Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. I am the video channel producer, and obviously we are doing a very highly requested reaction. This is Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki remix by BTS. Obviously BTS has been making waves with their American appearance and their TV debut at the AMAs. What I'm really excited for is this music video. It looks like they're going to go all out for a B-side track of all things. So let's get into it. I saw the meme how people were waiting 4 years to find out who was behind the class, the reference to the other BTS music video. Interesting.
누가 내 수저 더럽대 I don't care 마이크 잡음 금 수저 여러 배 버럭해 잠못 익은 것들 새끼 여러 개 거두벌 씹어 죽겠다 에이 저녁에 World best now 핵심 섭외 일스니 맷진 많지 않지 이 클래스 같이 만기 종향의 악진 반칙 마이크 번지 black 전진 난 알 것 같았겠지만 I'm fine sorry 미안해 billboard 미안해 worldwide 아들이 너무 잘 나가서 미안해 엄마 대신해
Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Sorry I'm not talking too much. I'm actually like focusing on this a lot. I'm like mesmerized by this music video. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow. I love the effect of like Steve Aoki is in the background. He's like this looming figure. Like what I'm really enjoying about this music video right now is honestly the video production. Oh, this chorus is a lot dirtier. I don't mean like lyrically, but I mean like the track, the backing track is a lot dirtier because of Steve Aoki. Oh my god. I love that set right there. This set right here with the what is this? The camera room, the tech room, like BTS does this a lot in their music videos where it's just one person and then the camera swings around and they're joined by another person. I really love that they do that. And it's usually all one shot too. Oh! You know what I love? The constant throughout this video of the mics dropping in the background. Wow, this is a really high production music video, even for BTS. Oh my god, Jin had like 3 separate moments of screen time. That's amazing. I honestly thought they would do the chorus one more time. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Mic Drop. From the BTS Her album, it is perhaps my least favorite. It's not that I don't think the song is bad. In fact, if you check out my listening party review, I actually like the song. It's just my least favorite on that album. I'm actually not a fan of like hip-hop music that incorporates a lot more trap elements that is a lot harder than this. I prefer more like chill hop type stuff. So you can understand if I had some reservations going into this, especially because I'm not that big a fan of Steve Aoki either. But this collaboration worked. I think Steve Aoki's influence wasn't too crazy that this song sounded completely foreign, and yet at the same time I felt like it was a remix. It was a genuine full-blooded remix that I felt like it added something that I was missing in the original Mic Drop. For me, like I like this a lot more than the original Mic Drop actually. But what I thought was stronger than the song here was actually the music video. Maybe that's because I'm a video producer that I appreciate the video production side more than I do the music production side. But I genuinely think the video is a lot stronger than the actual remix itself. First of all, the quality of this and the production and scale size of this is bigger than most of what BTS has done. This is definitely bigger than like War of the Hormones. I would say this is bigger than Danger. Like, then again, they were a smaller group back then, so it is unfair to compare it to something as old as that. But honestly, even compared to something like DNA, which was a full-on green screen set music video pretty much, I feel like green screen was wild and it was an acid trip. There is something about this that has more flair and showmanship to it. Production level behind this is definitely bigger than I would say even Not Today. It's bigger than, I don't know if it's bigger than Spring Day. Spring Day is more cinematic, so that's an unfair comparison. But I would say this music video, it feels like it is a bigger budget, and I have to say it's probably because of the Steve Aoki remix that they were able to actually get more sponsors and pull in more money to make this music video. So I think that's why the music video is actually a lot grander. There was a lot about this music video that I actually really liked. I like that they made the cold blue interrogation room the sort of central piece throughout the music video. Like, it kept cutting between like that scene, and whenever a member had a solo, it cut to a different scene for them, and I like that. The interrogation scene was basically the performance choreography stage, and everyone had individual rooms. I really liked Suga's room and how it was a red room for photo development, and I liked that explosion effect that they had. That was really cool. I liked Ramon's, or I guess RM's, solo scenery as well. It was like a tech room, like a AV room, and it was filled with cameras. Like, a big part of this has to do with cameras and media and influence, and all the cameras are pointed at them. And I really appreciated the mics constantly dropping throughout the music video. Like, it's in the sky and sometimes you can't notice them because they're too dark, but it was a constant thing, which I really enjoyed. I really like the effect that they had of like Steve Aoki seeming like some kind of overlord where he's like DJing above them. That was really cool. And the last set, the one on fire, that was really gorgeous, and I appreciated the white set too. Overall, this music video, I think, is a more prominent, better display of a K-pop American collaboration. Even though it's not a full-on collaboration, it's just a remix. I think it's better than what Psy did. After Psy exploded, he did a collaboration with Snoop Dogg. I can't even remember the title of that song. It was so forgettable, and I know it got a ton of views, but like, nothing really happened after that, you know what I mean? For BTS, I think though, this is a great capitalization on what they've been doing with the American market. I'm actually glad, because I thought DNA was the wrong song for them to perform at the AMAs. I feel like maybe they thought because it has an EDM influence and that's the kick that America is on, they'd like that. But honestly, I think if BTS was debuting, they should have gone stronger. And something like Mic Drop is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm thinking like songs like Not Today, Fire, Mic Drop, something where, first of all, you show them choreography that is insane, beyond belief, hyper fast, hyper crisp, you know, stuff like Fire and Not Today is definitely on that level for me. DNA, there were a lot of complaints from armies and non-armies alike that it was catering too much to the American audience and it was too familiar, and I understand those criticisms. I definitely see that. I like DNA, but I definitely see those criticisms, and I feel like DNA should not be the song that is the poster boy for what BTS is and what they represent. I feel like you've seen that before. Not exactly done in boy group form. BTS's DNA is unique in and of itself, but you've heard a song like DNA similarly enough because it's EDM. But I feel like a song like Fire or Not Today or even this Mic Drop song, no one in the American scene makes music like this. Or perhaps, this is a bold statement, I could be completely wrong and no one's coming to mind, has ever made a song like Fire with the inclusion of such intense choreography. So I feel like if you're going to debut into the American audience, you should have as much flair and you should show off as much as possible. And so I think Mic Drop is actually a lot stronger and it's better for BTS for American promotion than the AMA's DNA stage. In fact, I mean, we talked about this at a reaction. The DNA stage was handled so poorly by the AMA's cameraman, which it's not their fault necessarily. America is way behind when it comes to camera techniques on being creative. You know, I talk about this a lot where in America, camera techniques and camera work is so technical and there's not a lot of creativity inside of it. And, you know, a lot of the visionary directors actually make camera work more of a creative art form as opposed to a technical art form. The AMAs was not the best stage for BTS in just many aspects. Anyone who is interested in BTS after the AMAs, this is a great thing to watch. You get a better handle on what BTS is like and you get a different taste on their musical stylings too. Anyways, guys, what did you think of the Mic Drop remix by Steve Aoki and BTS? Did it not live up to the original or do you like it a lot more? Let me know in the comments below. Also, thank you to our monthly patrons. We couldn't do it without you guys. If you want to join us, you can go to patreon.com/forumtherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you can get early access to videos and a lot more good stuff. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and click like down below. It helps us out a lot. If you want to support us, you can go ahead and subscribe up here to see more videos in the future or get some merch down here, or go ahead and watch any of our other videos over here.